Yo, what's up? How's it going? Welcome back to another video. So we finally got the break that we've been waiting for. It's been so many days it feels like, but we finally got it. But you know what? I did not capitalize. I'm gonna be honest. I actually ended red today. Small red. Let me explain why. But I hope you guys killed it today. Anybody that caught that long, that on the breakout, beautiful. That was a nice pop. But let me go to the chart. Let me just explain myself first. All right. It was a good setup. I loved it. So for those that don't know, I prefer to play break and retest as far as obviously in supply and demand. And I'm not much of a scalper. I'm kind of type where I'm like, all right, I'm in. This is my level. This is my stop loss. This is my target, and I just walk away or I just let it go. So this was what I was eyeing, just so you guys can kind of see the kind of stuff that I like to see and the way I trade, I guess. So I saw this little trend line, kind of respecting it. We cracked below it. This demand zone, by the way, was not there. There was nothing here. This is actually the demand zone that we created today. We broke below. So my plan was, once price comes back up to retest that trend line around this area, which also happens to be at yesterday's point of control. And not only that, but we also had this fib level like right by that 60 18, which is the nice, the golden zone, as I like to call it, for retracements. So I had all those three kind of lighting up, and I did take it. I took it here. I placed my stop loss above this wick over here to the side, but the profit target like around here. I don't like to do like very low. I like to maybe do a little bit higher than the low day, just in case they buy it up. And I left and I went to work. I was like, because for those that don't know, I'm not a gazillionaire, so I can't do this full time. So I just have my levels and that's it. So I got in, walked away. I was actually green for a little bit. And of course, I think Biden came out or something, and we just had this crazy move. And I obviously got stopped out, didn't hit my target, and that was it. And then I got busy at work, and then come back to the chart later on, and I seen this crazy pop right above that trend line. Beautiful. It got rejected. I think this was when Biden finished talking, just kind of consolidated right beneath it, which would have been perfect. You got this opening print. You see price holding that opening print. If I was watching, I had meetings at work. This would have been a very nice setup, just to kind of show you guys again the kind of style I like. This is the open print. This is why I love having this on my chart. This is actually an indicator. So price goes above it, kind of just bounces just above it. This green line here is just also the pre-market high, which also I'm sure came in play here, but that opening print was the one that was holding it. And then we just shot straight out of it and blew right past all those supply zones I had, and just kind of been consolidating up here. So amazing day if you caught it. Like I said, for me personally, I was red on the day, but I followed, like I always say, respect your respect your rules, follow your plan. I did both of those and I lost, and that's just how it goes sometimes. So for tomorrow, what am I gonna be eyeing? So first things first, let me see where. Look at this volume profile. This is the crazy thing. If you guys look at this volume profile here, look at this major gap here in the middle. That's gonna be interesting. So I'm gonna move this point of control up to where we're at right now for today's point of control, which is gonna be around 4170.25 as of now. So that's the point of control for today. Now let's go back to regular chart. So we did create this 45-minute supply. As you guys can see, base and candle drop and just been kind of trying to get past it, but 45-minute supply that starts off at 4172.25. So the interesting thing about this is, to the downside, there's really not much demand just because we blew right past it. The biggest demand zone I see is this 4-hour. So I'll show you guys how it looks. And it might be nice because you got this demand zone, right? Basic candle, big strong pop, 4136.25. Now you obviously have this trend line, so I'd still keep it on the chart. So what could possibly happen in the future is you see price come down below, break below this trend line, and you got this demand zone here. So you got these shorts chasing it right into a demand zone, squeeze them, and we just continue on for a bigger move. So that's at 4136.25. And I'm still going to keep that trend line also as well for the next couple of trading days. And we're just above that 4168 level that I'm always eyeing. Like I said, that's a key level that I'm always watching. It's a level that I never take off of my chart. So 4168, and then the trend line. So we just got this big void right here in the middle. So for me personally, the way I would like to trade this is going into tomorrow. Let's say if we're just kind of consolidating here overnight, just holding it, and in the morning we pop up toward the supply zone or toward this point of control, reject. You could like aim for the target around here, around the trend line, just to play it safe. So that's something I'm gonna personally be eyeing. But if we kind of continue to sell off tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna be eyeing that demand zone as well. And to the upside, what do we have if we break the high of what is that, 4179.50? So we got 4184, which I believe is untested. Yeah, that's an untested supply zone. So definitely watch 4184. You got a point of control right inside of it at 4187, and then 4193.25, which is a 2-hour untested supply zone as well. And then of course the psychological 4200 level. And that's pretty much it for tomorrow. A lot of void here in the middle, so I'm personally gonna avoid this little area here. There's gonna be a lot of chop, I'm sure. So I'm just gonna wait to see, obviously, how tomorrow opens. But yeah, amazing move. If you caught that break off of that trend line, beautiful move. And my loss today, I'm it's part of the game. I followed my rules. I saw my setup. I'm like, because what would have happened if my setup would have worked? Then I'd be like, damn, I didn't take it. You see? So I took it. Didn't work out. It's a game of probability. I saw a setup with nice confirmations, and just didn't work out. That's just how it goes. But hope you guys killed it. Hope you guys kill it tomorrow. As far as news, because I always like to do that in case too, just to remind you guys, tomorrow we have unemployment claims at 8:30 a.m. Is that right? 8:30? Wow, okay. Right at open, basically. So 8:30 a.m. unemployment claims, and so you might see a little reaction to that. So don't forget about that for tomorrow. And yeah, hope you guys are ready for tomorrow. Catch you guys tomorrow. Hasta luego. Adios.